Hey YouTube, although I did hit legend with the Fossil Cup team that I showcased earlier last week, the heavy lifting was actually done by this team in the Ultra League. So I ran about 2500 to 2850 in the Ultra League with Pidgeot, Registeel, Annihilape. I played 4 days, 5 sets each day. So 20 sets. In the 20 sets, I was positive either 16 or 17 of the sets. Just really strong team. Basically, Pidgeot lead. You, depending on what it is, you can either Feather Dance or Brave Bird, and then Bail, Registeel, and Annihilape are both great save swaps. I actually prefer Annihilape as the go-to save swap, in my opinion, but both are great save swaps. The toughest thing for this team, like for Alligator in the back, is really tough because just how spammy it is. An Annihilape in the back, if it has like a shield advantage, is kind of tough. Stuff like that. But let's look at it in action. So Registeel is a terrible lead. We'll go straight Annihilape. Again, I'm fine going into this. There's your Feraligatr. So you can't throw it away. I don't mind baiting here. I definitely don't mind baiting with Night Slash, but you can't go right away and make it obvious. You got to at least get to the Shadow Ball. At least fake it. And then if they shield, I'm more likely to just go right away. Because they know it still puts pressure on them, right? Because if they let this go, I can just counter down and flip switch. So that's exactly what's going to happen here. I will shield this move and just commit to the farm down here. I think I've got it once this counter registers here. So there we go. And out comes a Tapu. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to Shadow Ball this. And I wouldn't be surprised if I go straight into my own Registeel. Yeah, not going to get farmed down for no reason. I need to come in here eventually anyways. And the good thing about this matchup is it takes 2 Focus Blasts anyways. So one's not going to take me out here, and I'm still going to land one, and they still need to get to another one. By the time they get to the next one, hopefully the switch timer isn't too far up, because I can come in with Annihilape and get some counters through. So get that Focus Blast off. They're likely to get it here to take me out before I get to it, which is fine. I can then get in immediately and try and counter this down as fast as I can. They try and snipe me, so I'm going to come in here. I wouldn't be surprised if I throw the Brave Bird immediately too, because again, I'm not worried about a lock-on down. They have to throw the charge move, right? So that's why I'm going straight Brave Bird. We don't care about lock-on, and we're going to get one shot no matter what anyway. So basically this is going to force them to throw, and then if they don't throw, I'm going to get the move off, and if they do throw, I'm going to get the Night Slash off and win. So that is how you overcome a bad lead. And speaking about bad leads, seen this, let's go into here. They get into Giratina, Origin Form. See if I bait here. Yeah, I've got 2 super effective moves, so I don't mind baiting with one, because even if they let this go, it's going to do a ton of chip damage. And they shield. That's fine. What am I going to do here? I can do 2 things. I can just let it go and take shield advantage, because Pidgeot is going to just wall everything. It's likely running Omnis Wind and Shadow Ball, which both moves are double resisted. Unless they have the Dragon Pulse, which would be neutral, but a lot of times they do not. So there we go. We're just taking that neutral move. Get this Brave Bird off. My switch timer is up here by the time I land this. So we'll instant swap with the Magnezone coming back in. I instant swapped assuming the Magnezone would come back in, and they actually come in straight Dragonite. So I'm like, that's interesting when you have such a dominant matchup there, but okay. So I come there, just throw the superpower. At this point, I can just take this out with the one shot here. Let's see if they let it go. They do let it go, and now it is a... What are you going to throw here? So I get to the Focus Blast, and this will grab a shield, which is huge. I don't need to shield anything, because if they're going to go double Wild Charge, then they're going to be 4 times lowered, and a Brave Bird will take out here. So I can probably just let this go. They do Wild Charge. They still didn't take me out. They have to throw, or I'm going to just bank this and come in here. And now I get to the Brave Bird. Their defense is 2 times lowered or 3 times lowered with the Wild Charge. And I basically just take him out with the Brave Bird. Okay, who needs good leads when you got a good team? And we've seen this, so we'll probably play this out the same. I'm assuming I didn't put the same one up twice. I would not be I mean, I would be surprised. I saw a lot of bad leads here. So again, going for this Night Slash. This time, looking like we CMP'd there on the move. So this is definitely a different one because I threw the Night Slash much quicker last time. They let it go. And again, I wouldn't be surprised if I played it to the exact same way. At least I'm consistent. Going to try and flip switch here. Counter down. Looks a little different than last time, but that's okay. We got what we needed. And there is your Tapu. So this must have been a popular line that I just like ran into multiple times, and it's like pretty close to hard scan the team. I grab a shield, which is huge there. Surf, whatever, Nature's Madness resisted, so they're probably just gonna go Surf. I just don't want to get caught, which is, it's kind of tough one turn fast move versus each other. It's a lot easier to catch. Get the Zap Cannon off. I will get to the Focus Blast before them. Okay, maybe not. It's okay. Focus Blast does not get KO from this range. And I will get this off. Now the question is, I think I can probably get locked on down from here, so I would not be surprised if I try and get out, and I am trying to get out. You can see it. Basically, I'm going to try and get to the Night Slash just to get this out of here. Lock on is double resisted because I'm Ghost, right? So, or single resisted. Anyways, they cannot lock on me down. And out comes the Tapu, but now I just have a full health Pidgeot, so I can just do that. So 3 crap leads, 3 wins. How about a good lead? For Alligator, I mean, like, if I'm going to see it for Alligator, I kind of want to see it here where the claws are resisted. But again, most are running Ice Beam, which is still an issue. Most just do go straight Hydro. I'm shielding anyways because I'm likely still just want to lower their attack. Because if you don't lower their attack, 2 Hydros takes you out. But if you lower their attack, it's going to cost them 3. So it's obvious that I'm going, like, it is obvious that I'm just lowering their attack here. But that does not bother me. I don't care that they know. I want them to throw the 2 Hydros here. I'm just going to go to 2 Brave Birds. So I'm like, yes, please throw the Hydro. I want you to be dry when I'm throwing these Brave Birds. So built up a lot of energy. Gonna get this off here. There's the one shot. Let's see what they come in with. Steelix. So I'm instantly going to swap here because there's no point in keeping it alive. Again, I feel more comfortable with Annihilate, but Registeel probably would have been probably stronger actually in this matchup because Psychic Fangs still does neutral. And there's your Virizion. Throwing it fast. Let's see if I go straight Shadow Ball. I do, because I have a Pidgeot in the back. And let's see what they do here. They do shield, so that's unfortunate. They're not going to double kick me down, so they have to dump this energy, which is fine. And now the question is, do they have... Oh, I'm going to shield. I'm going to shield and try and snipe here, is my guess. I'm going to shield and try and snipe here, and that's exactly what happens. Shield and snipe this. Take it out. They're going to take me down here, but now they're in Focus Blast range, and an Earthquake's not going to take me out. So 3 crap leads and a neutral lead, and we are looking pretty good so far. They Psychic Fangs. I think they Psychic Fangs because they have to like try and land an Earthquake here. And I'm going to go for the aggressive lock on down because I don't know if I'll get to a move here. But I think I live even a lower defense Earthquake here. Yeah, so live with these. Just counter down for the win. Okay, Sandslash. Sandslash is very tough because it's going to deal with Registeel too. So I have to come in here. I'm probably going to get beat with Crest, and now I got 2 bad Pokemon. So I can imagine this one's a loss. There are just tough Pokemon for this team. Sandslash, like anything like Sandslash on the like that for Alligator in the back, stuff like that. Like these are tough Pokemon for this team. This team has enough bulk and leeway to work around a lot of them. This thing has Future Sight, which is annoying, but it is what it is. Come in here, just going to take some resistant moves. These moves are going to add up. I want to come out with some energy here. So throw a Zap Cannon. Maybe they got another crappy thing in the back to steals. So maybe they'll come Sandslash, but I'm still probably just going to get it significantly outpaced here, even with a little bit of energy. So they do come back in here. But again, just how fast they get to the drill runs compared to how slow you get to the focus blast. Shield up one drill run. Going for the zap cannon here because they're likely to shield. And I need to try and lower their attack because I cannot have these drill runs do like a one shot. See if I do the same thing. I may do the same thing just to try and lower it ×2. And then I think I try and catch a drill run on the Pidgeot here. I think unsuccessfully. I do get 2 attack lowers. Yeah. And we both kind of get out at the same time. So I'm not throwing yet, because if I throw, then they're going to just scald me down. But then they smartly also kind of recognize, like, nope, wait until he throws. And we get the friggin' CMP there. So heads up play by my opponent. I have to try and lock on down. Oh, they're going Blizzard too. Okay. I thought they would go Scald, but they're trying to go Blizzard. I can't really take a Scald. I can't lock on down. And now I'm just going to get outpaced here. They reset the nerf, so they're going to have a drill run that's going to one-shot me. If not, they'll just be like 2 claws away, if that. 3 claws away. Pidgeot and Tapu. Okay, so sort of a neutral matchup. I've played this multiple ways. I've played just going straight Brave Bird, and I've played immediately throwing a Feather Dance. So going with the Feather Dance option here, that's fine that they let it go because I know I can still grab a shield out of this. There's an argument that I should just be Brave Birding and Bail into Reggie. Just grab that shield and get out, or just take it out. Actually, it doesn't take it out. I've thrown a Brave Bird. It lives with like 1 or 2 HP. So there we go. Got the shield, but again, here's the problem when you go into straight Reggie from a Tapu matchup. They probably have an answer. But grab the second shield immediately. So I think I'm going to match back here, or just let it go, because I'll live, and I'll get to another one. So I don't need to shield. I could just take a 2 shield advantage with Annihilate and just try and sweep with another Annihilate, is probably what's going to happen here. I would not be surprised if I just come Pidgeot. Yeah. My only yeah, you could the clock is up. I'm just hesitating because I'm probably thinking through if I get taken out here. Okay, now it's a little better because they're going to have to throw Surf and they may not get to a Nature's Madness. Okay, they are going to get to a Nature's Madness. I'm worried about needing to reset because if they got to a Nature's Madness, I think that's just a Surf, but I still may shield. Because if I only have 1 Pokemon left and they got to a Nature's Madness, my defense would be lowered and I can't reset. So going Night Slash here, I don't think it's enough, but I think I can counter down with the rest here and have more energy coming out. Skeletor just jumped, but I'm just going to throw this because I do not... I don't know if they actually did dump, so I'm going to throw this right away with Night Slash. Take this out. Get the boost, which is huge. Now I've got a boosted Shadow Ball coming. This will pretty close to one shot because getting the double attack boost is insane in this league. I hate it. I got a couple of those double attack boosts, and it's the worst thing in the world. It's so overpowered. Crap lead. Oh, there are a couple core breakers. Galvantula and friggin' Tapu Koko, who I saw way more than I thought I would see in this Ultra League. I know a couple content creators put it out already. But I was really surprised how many times I saw them. But much like this, even though Tapu Koko is an electric fairy, basically every move from Reggie does 50%, so it's not bad. So I come in here, just going straight Zap Cannon, trying just to lower their attack to minimize the damage I'm taking. Do not get the attack fall there, unfortunately. At this point, I'm probably not going to double shield my Reggie, so I'm just going to let it go. And I can maybe get to another move here, and I can get to another move here, so that is huge, because this will grab the last shield or take it out. And they decide to shield. I do get the attack fall there. I'm just going to have to come in here and just probably eat the move. I got 1 attack fall. I may have got 2 on the first one. I didn't see. And they just lunge me, which is fine. And then they get into Amanda Buzz, which of course I'm going to reset there. So I don't know why they threw a lunge just to force me out anyways. Manabuzz is tanky, and these Dark Pulses really hurt. So obviously I'm going to go throw 2 Brave Birds. So I'm not throwing anything because I want them to throw these moves so I can just dump this Brave Birds. But 2 Dark Pulses, like, I'm a level 51 Pidgeot here, and those 2 Dark Pulses took me into the red. And holy smokes, let's get this out of here. Galvantula's probably going to delete me in a second, but hopefully I can get out. Yeah, I'm trying to get out. I cannot. That was quick. I don't think I'd win CMP against Galvantula, so that's why I'm just going counter. If they're going to lunge me, they're going to lunge me. That's fine. And it's a Jellicent, so obviously that's good for me that I have super effective moves. They also have super effective moves. They lowered my attack enough that I'm going to need 2 Shadow Balls. Night Slash not going to be enough. I know it's a bait of Surf, but I have no choice but to shield this up. Because I need to get to a Shadow Ball and take this out, hopefully. So we are throwing right on Shadow Ball. We got to just take this out. And enough to take it out and counter down for the rest. Oh, look. A Reggie. And this time get met with a Giratina, which is much worse than a Feraligatr. Yes, I can hit super effective Shadow Ball, but these Claws and Sneaks are going to come way faster than what I can do to them. They do let that go, so that's kind of nice. If they go 1 more Claw, I'll get the Night Slash off, which will grab a shield, which would be nice. So they do go 1 more Claw, so this will grab a shield. I still think I'm going to get outpaced to 2, so I hope I don't shield here. I'm going to get outpaced, so I just got to let this go and come Pidgeot. Yeah, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. Probably try for the very aggressive wing attack down here, and maybe I'm going to have to throw. Giratina is so tanky. And these Claws actually do add up. Dragon Claws add up pretty quick on Pidgeot here. So Pidgeot maybe doesn't have the defense that you kind of need, but I do think it's one of the better. I think it's the best flying Pokemon. I'd much prefer it over Talonflame. Just the spamminess of wing attack and the ability to lower your opponent's attack by 2 or Brave Bird. So bank all that energy. What do they have in the back? I am looking pretty hard countered here. I'm going to let this go, the first one for sure. Assuming it was a Scald, and it's a friggin' Dynamic Punch. So now they can Icy Wind me, and this game's not going well. And they let this go. I'm definitely going to shield the next one. And here's what I'm thinking of, maybe a potential chance here. Get this Focus Blast off. Hopefully grab a shield. Hopefully snipe. But it looks like I'm still pretty switch locked. I've got a shield. I got to try and snipe. And then I need to try to like, and they give it up. So they like they just outthought me because I was like, I got to snipe. I got to lower their attack with Feather Dance. I got to like, a lot of things needed to line up there, and they're just like, nope, I got you. Speaking about got you, another crap lead coming here. There's your Tapu. At least with this, you're likely to grab a shield here. Or do an insane amount of damage. So I do grab a shield. See if I try to grab 2. I wouldn't be surprised if I shield and try and grab 2 shields, and here's why. I'm just going to get it outpaced in the 1 shield with the Reggie on the Sandslash. But if I can grab a second shield here, I could put it down to low enough that I can. Now, they let that go, so I got to see if I want to shield and try and flip switch. And I would not be surprised if they do not come in with the Sandslash. It's a Poliwrath, so I kind of have to stay. I was going to say instant swap to Reggie, but now I have to kind of stay, which makes this awkward. But I'm really hoping that they let this Poliwrath go down by mistake here. Icy Wind's going to like almost one-shot me. No, it's not almost one-shot. That's not even true. They smartly get out of there, knowing that I'm just going to lower their attack. Because now I'm hoping that I know they have a shield, but I'm hoping their lowered attack now puts me out of like 2 drill run ranges into like 3, maybe 4 that I can outpace here. So that's kind of the power of these Feather Dances. what would be probably a 2 drill run combo here to take me out. 2 has just put me over yellow. So I'm probably going to live 1 more. And now it's a question whether I can get to the focus bus before they get to 4, right? 2 times lowering the attack is huge there. Where's my switch clock? I'm aware. We're both aware. Catch the move. I do have a move loaded. Hopefully they take me down quick here. And now it's who's going to win CMP. And the Reggie gets us off. Should a Reggie win CMP? Do they have a move? Should I win CMP there? 1 second. Because I think they were at a move, right? I mean, if they were not at a move, this is a moot point. But Reggie's got to be super defensive heavy and Sandslash has to be a higher attack. Yeah. Okay. So either they didn't have a move and I just won, or the game glitched out and I should not have won that. But anyways, that's a team. That's the million of bad leads that I saw. But again, I still went like 16 and 4, 16 out of 20 positive sets, or 17 out of 20 positive sets. And then from 2,500-ish to 2,850. And then I went 2,850 to 30. I'm filming this in advance, so but I was about 30-40 to get my Pika Libre. I hit Legend and then hit Legend in 7 sets, and then I got my Pika Libre on my 8th set. Non-shiny again. And then I was at 30-40, and I did not play for the rest of the day. And I've got to imagine I will not be playing for the rest of the week. So that is the team that got me here to Legend this season. So it's this one and the Fossil Cup team from last week. So that is it. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.